Alrighty then, stand to McWhorrs, and welcome back to another episode of RogueTech as we continue the campaigns of Monarch's Myrmidon. Hello everybody, hello Yak78, Longwood Geeks, 5 days until you're married, congratulations, it's going to be interesting I'm sure, look forward to it, and hope you have a wonderful cake. Antonides, hello, how are you doing? And Kyogre, subscribed to Tier 1, been with us for 20 months on a 20-month streak. Indeed, gonna set on my heartbeats. By the way, folks, if you haven't had any Urban Mech emotes, the thing to do around here is anytime anyone subscribes or gives subscriptions or that sort of thing, we spam them in chat. All the Urban Mech emotes that we can find. That way, we show our support towards the people who support the channel. So, last time left us off in what I can only describe as a truly not good place. We are in trouble. We have, at the moment we have a Panther. And that's it. Tomorrow, we'll have one of our fire starters, and I don't know if that's a full rebuild on that. We have a Venusaur, but the only thing it is an SRM2, because we never got around to actually outfitting the weapons on the thing. And in another 17 days, we will have another fire starter, which I believe will also be built and ready to go. You may have noticed there are 18 days before the end of the month. This is as fast as we can do things, and that will leave us with 2 fire starters, 1 panther, and the husk of a phoenix. That's not good. If I take a look at the rest of my tasks, there's a Centurion in 16 days, which I've queued up as well. However, I don't think the Centurion has any parts, and in 18 days the Blackjack will be done, which is the end of the month, and we won't be able to have that back, nor the Toro. So we're kind of on the edge of bankruptcy here. At 51,000 current C-bills and a 439,000 C-bill due at the end of this month, I don't know if Monarch's going to be able to survive. And it's going to be very interesting and very tight. At this point, my current thought is I'm just going to take this Phoenix, and I can either try and throw guns into it right now, and hopefully it will be a short period of time to put this thing back in action, which it might be. Or, we do have thumper artillery if we have the thumper ammo. Or I'm going to have to sell a whole bunch of things, and that's just a death spiral that I kind of want to stay away from. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with that Phoenix refit, because I'm 80% sure that the Centurion is not functional. I believe we had the arm blown off, and that's all the modify armors and repair torsos, and there's not a single piece of replace anything, and this Centurion was armless completely and torso-less by the end of the fight. It was rather embarrassing. Monarch will be back in 7 days so that'll be nice. Kyogre won't be back for another 34, so we're kind of scraping the bottom of the barrel. So with all of that in mind, and that super joyous feeling filling my soul, we're going to modify this and try and build as fast as we can a competent, capable 50-ton battle mech. And God only knows if this will actually work. Do we have the ammo for it? I have 1-ton thumper ammo. I would like to, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get away with that. Also, this is a primitive design. It's going to take 6 days to put the gun and the ammo in, so that's going to make me feel this so much better and fine. SRM2, I don't think I can bother touching it right now. As much as I'd love to also armor the heck out of this thing, I may not have stuff. I don't have any Gauss ammo. I do have a Mortar 8, though. Oh, Spirit's been subscribed with us at Tier 1 for 16 months. Gonna send the heartbeats. I expect all of you to do the same. Viva do this together. I could probably put in a cannon as well. If I really wanted to, I could grab that AC-20 that I currently have floating here and put it into this, but I kind of want to use that to repair the Centurion. But we are very light on weapons, unfortunately. I've got 2 missile hardpoints. There's 2 over here and the 1 big ballistic. Do I have any sort of really good SRMs? Not really. Yeah, I've got an SRM6, an ATM, and an LRM15 is the biggest thing I've got. And the ATM Pirate, but the ATM Pirate is probably pretty terrible. It's not going to be good. Hello, Magus. Welcome to the stream. I was going to stream, take for the watch this and take a break. Well, welcome to the stream as we desperately try and claw ourselves out of the doom pool. I kind of want to see if I can't just throw on. So our hard limit here is 16 days. If it takes longer than 16 days to put together, then we can't build it. So that is the important thing to keep in mind. So I kind of want to do that and just lean in with all LRMs, because that'll give us a couple more options. And if we have Deadfire LRMs, then I can really make this work. Unfortunately, we don't. I don't think I'll need the jump jet, and it doesn't take any time to remove components, only to put them in. So I will also test this out. So we will go with the LRM-20 in the shoulder, which is not ideal, but I need to throw in as much equipment as I possibly can. I could go for the ATM-6, It needs a core. Oh, right. Very good point. I was wondering where all this weight was coming from. Like, hey, you know what? Maybe we're just this lucky. All right. I need at least a 200 fusion core. Can you provide? I'll give you a 240. That'll put me 3 tons overweight. So that's not great. On the bright side, it's not taking a super hugely long time. I could put in a 180. That'll make it go super incredibly slow, but it'll be functional at that point. 7 days just to get that going. The LRM is 7 tons. You know, put this back on. And then an LRM 5 is kind of the only thing I can think to put on here instead. Because I don't want to go smaller. I don't want to go any smaller than 200. Because that'll make it super incredibly slow. And while I suppose it doesn't really matter with a thumper, if I have enough equipment, maybe I'll actually break that promise. Ballistic fire support, do you have? You do not have an indirect. Sensor tracker for sure. And no cockpit that I can really work with this. On this one, it's got a standard... Oh no, it's already got a slick speed on there. And it had basic sensors, so we'll be swapping that 7 days. That's not terrible. So if we then go with... How heavy are you? 3.5 tons. No, screw it. No. We are pulling this off. We're pulling this off and very lightly removing from the shins. Can I get a little bit more armor? Okay, good. Very lightly pulling from the shins so that I can use the ATM-6. Now, it's not going to be reliable, but, I mean, pirate weapon never is. SRM-6? Nah. We'll go with the ATM. So it can fire all weapon type systems, which is pretty fun. And weapon can explode for 8 damage per shot loaded when destroyed. Yeah, that's fine. Weapon has a recoil of 2. That's fine. But that'll give me a little bit more options on this. At least I wanted to. Yeah, we'll go with the Fall Leader LRMs. What's my current problem? Oh yes, I'm 1 ton short on internal components. So heatsink, okay, good. That'll function, I suppose. 11 days, and we'll have a design. It's not a good design. I would not say this is a good design at all. But it's a living design for now. There's the Sprint, the Ripper. What did this Ripper have? Bomb racks and... Ooh, we're so close. Now we'll get rid of the Hummingbird. There. Just enough money to survive. Then make sure we shove this up near the top. And so that'll work, and then that. So yeah, we're totally giving up on getting the Centurion ready in time. We're just going to have to get ready with everything else. It's really bugging me that you are currently listed below that. But it shouldn't matter. Making sure I keep my... Don't go too far and overshoot it. We are going to have to get all of our money literally in 1 day. Which we can do. If we're lucky. Alright, it's functional. It's an artillery mech and is functional. This is also functional. So that's great. What did we end up going in? It's been a while. You fight with Witch Count, not what you want. I mean, that is true. But it's still going to be terrifying. Bit of a slow start to today, but there's reason for that. Because I wanted to make sure that we didn't mess this up. 1 and stop. Cycle to a day. There we go. Is that fire starter actually ready, or are we totally screwed? Nope. Okay, we have 4 mechs. We're going to be going with the 4 mechs that we got. 35, 35, 35, 50. Oh, this is not going to be good. I need basically 500,000 Seabills by the end of the match. Could go with an Assassinate for 707,000, but that's always not filling me with joy and happiness. I could go for the base defense. That's a bit of an all-or-nothing proposition, though. Whereas this makes me feel like I have more control over what's going on. So... 838 million Seabills. So, yes, you did get here just in time. Kagger, you gotta step out. Alright, Phoenix, Fiestata, and then the best pilots that money can buy. We're screwed. This is not gonna go well. Oh boy. These are the best pilots that I have. Let's hope this works. Oh, let's hope this works. If we win this battle, we will survive until the end of next month. And At that point, I will probably be able to get the Centurion working once again. We'll have the Toro back up, provided we take minimal damage in this next battle. And we should be able to get things going. But, I mean, a one-skull battle. Best bats money can buy ain't to be found in this company as of yet. No, money just can't buy them. They're not here. We have purchased the very finest pilots that we can afford. How's that? That makes more sense as a joke. But hey, I have hopes and dreams and aspirations of survival someday, somehow, potentially, maybe. Come on, game, don't totally fail on me now. I need this to work. I need this all to work. Because I hate losing. I hate losing companies. Like, I don't mind, like, having to retreat from a battle, but, like, losing an entire company after we've sunk so much time into it is gonna really hurt. So I do want to save this one and prevent it from just becoming an absolute collapse. So here we go. Oh boy, it's a night battle. Right. Because clearly I have not done enough. I have not put a sufficient number of sacrifices, and so we have been gifted with a night fight. This will be good. This will be perfectly adequate. Fine, one might even say. You know what? I'm going to sneak in over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Blast off. Here we go. Okay, we got nothing on sensors. Unfortunately, both the main lance and the support lance are on the same style. So that's bad. Because that means that I can't separate them, focus each one down, and then move on to the next. I have to actually engage them all as a group, and I'm outnumbered 2 to 1. Take a peek. Okay. We're going to want to not gain contact on turn 1. Because I want to be able to actually be aggressive from the get-go instead of having to wait until they've all had their move. Alright, turn 2, sensors are up. Got a tank and a Vindicator. Okay, 45 tons. It's not the worst thing it could possibly be. Yeah, we're gonna reserve. Let them come a little bit. This is why we reserved. It's for Monarch, because she has artillery. A Rotunda recon vehicle. Okay, and we don't know when the Vindicator's going, but I imagine it's going to be going somewhat soon. But we do have high ground, so high ground is good ground. And so we're going to target their mechs, see if we can't knock them off the line. Turn off the MRMs, and sure, we'll set them to that. Actually, no. We'll set them to LRMs for safety in case that thing explodes. And... rip. Okay, not exactly on target. That's not very helpful at all. Oh, wait, I should have taken the time to swap out the Quicksell Heavy PPC. But I was out of money anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. That heavy PPC is the bane of my existence. I can't, like, blame everything on the heavy PPC, but a part of me wants to. Use the knight, make it sharpen, you become the knight. Indeed. We shall own the knight, hopefully. So far, this is not so bad. But, I mean, the moment I said that, we're going to run into, like, 5 bushwhackers and at least 3 assault mechs, no doubt. Wasp Lamb, okay. That sucks. I wanted a lamb. Now I'm not going to get it. I want a lamb early enough in the game that I can actually make use of it. Because for the most part, when you get lambs, you no longer can make use of them. Oh, this is the melee fire starter. Right. We gave it a cockpit hot seat and, like, Guardian ECM and all kinds of crazy stuff. Heavy flamers as well. Okay. For maximum torture. So we've got a lamb and a mech, 2 vehicles, and a Hollander. Okay. A Thunderbolt 20 Hollander. That's not good. Or an Arrow Hollander? I think that was a Thunderbolt though. Oh boy. This just gets better and better. I thought I was going to win the artillery duel, but now I'm not so sure. Get right up here. Don't poke your head out just yet. I'm going to need to kill this Hollander immediately. Like, there can be no waiting. Hollander must die. Although maybe you'll drive super aggressively right up in here so that I can just mob you. Just like happened last time. Hello, Grizzly. Or Reggie. Sorry, force of habit. How are you doing? Hopefully you're having a wonderful, relaxing Wednesday. That is my hope for everybody. I'm trying to have a relaxing Wednesday. And hello, Lobro. Welcome to the stream. Glad you could make it. All right, so the wasp lamb is getting close. There's no way we're gonna be able to hit it. Hi. Ow. Like the odds of actually managing to hit this wasp lamb are between slim and none, because he's flying and he moved a lot. Is there any location I can move to that'll actually give me a direct line of sight? No? Okay. How about if I ran further back? No. Okay. Well, in that case, we will walk over to the side, we'll take aim, and we'll see if we can't shoot him down. We've only got one gun, and it doesn't work very well anyway. Oh, but he hit it. Nice job.
Yes, I hear you.
As much as I absolutely want to shoot at this wasp lamb with the Hollander, that would be... or with the Phoenix, that would be dumb. We must engage the Hollander, because whatever artillery that he's packing, I don't like it. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, that was good. That was close. Got another item over there. I do need to kill this wasp soon. Might be the sensors on the PTR, not the peep causing the issue. Oh good, he missed so badly he hit his friendly. The main problem that I have with the PPC, aside from the hilariously high recoil that it has, is the fact that you do more damage the further away that you are. And theoretically up to a maximum of 100 damage. But in order to get that, you need to be so far back as to be at your extreme range bracket. And at this stage in the game, we don't have a way of reliably turning an extreme range bracket into something that is going to be reliable. I said reliable twice, but you get the idea. I'd love to melee you, but I can't because you're flying. You are unstable, though. So I want to be able to unload with everything I've got. I'd like to be able to unload with everything I've got without revealing myself to the entirety of the enemy force. Oh right, flamers can't target air targets anyway. Never mind, that's why. That's okay then. Hi, I'm just gonna see if I can't hurt you enough to knock you down. Okay, we got some penetration, which is good. Obviously. And then we'll move the other fire starter up nice and close. Right. Oh. All of my weapons are flamers. This thing is supposed to be like anti-vehicle. Blow off his side torso, please. Oh, thank God. I'm a little bit surprised that he hasn't fallen over, but heck, I'll work with it. That should set him low enough that I can maneuver aggressively against him. Ha! You missed. Might be able to kill him. I hope. Where you are? I want to not die. Is that enough? Oh, both my machine guns jammed, because of course they did. Let's see. I can just try and knock his other side torso off, but I don't want to stretch my luck that far. We'll go for that. Slip slightly to the side and more lasers. Oh, looks like we knocked off his other side torso anyway? Okay. That works. Okay, we got a Jenner. Alright, you can pull back slightly. And continue just trying to medium laser him to death. More armor transfer over, but it's not enough. And you don't have multi-targets, so I'm not even gonna bother. There's that Hollander, 0.9% chance. Let me guess, I have all kinds of negatives. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. I don't want to do this, but I'm gonna do this for my own sake, if nothing else. And I'm going to slip right in here, switch you over to SRMs, and then I'm going to try and get close enough. Maybe not. Maybe I need to stay far enough away. 20%. 13%. Oh, this just gets better and better. Alright, you know what? Just walk up there. And we'll do our best. Jump artillery obviously can't shoot, so instead we're just going to scatter all of this. We had one hit, but it wasn't on anything useful or important. And now we're all clustered for the Hollander to do that. Oh, the Hollander's also marked me. Better. For the battle, paint a big old X. Oh, he ejected. Or he just fell over? No, he just fell over. Okay.
Orders.
I mean, I'll take whatever I can get at this point.
On my way.
35% chance to hit. Come on. There we go. Okay. First blood. And that was 50% of the support lance. So we're looking at 6 units. That's not as bad as I thought, but it's still not great. Until this Hollander dies, we're not in a happy place. When this Hollander dies, oh, it'll be so much better. Assuming, of course, that Vindicator isn't like hyper risk tech mobile. Try the flak mode on the Thumper. I didn't want to splash my own people. Yeah, not moving really hurt.
Damage looks light, Commander.
I'd like to say it was the price of doing business, but it still sucks.
Reading you loud and clear.
Alright, Phoenix can actually get a direct line of sight on the target. We'll go for it. If you're going to reveal yourself. And also, I've settled the gun for whatever that's going to do for me. Switch this over to LRMs and let it rip. We missed entirely and missed entirely. Beautiful.
I can't believe that just happened.
Where the enemy will pass, they won't be able to resist and come expect a new strike.
Commander.
We can dream. Oh boy. We can dream a lot.
Double time.
Doesn't mean we're going to get anywhere with it, but we can dream.
What is it already?
Alright, I would like this fire starter to be able to closely engage targets, but we're not there yet.
Moving.
I'm going to start spreading out a bit.
Right here.
Because as fun as it's going to be once we pour over the hills and just burn all of the vehicles to death, we're not there yet. Set up like so. Brace you. And then you guys get to do all of your work. Jenner coming forward. A Jenner, at least I would be able to punch. Damn it. I wish you had shut it down. You don't have the equipment to do it, never mind. I thought one of these mechs had an AMS on board. Alright, focusing on the Phoenix. We'll just back up and continue to shoot at long range. At least he's just as inaccurate as we are with his cannon. Although, I can't quite say that in all fairness. He actually has been way more accurate with his, since every single round that he's done has managed to actually hurt us in some way, and we cannot say the same. Do you RPG mech warrior sometimes, or is it always mech battles? What do you mean? I'm not sure what you're asking. Monarch. Monarch. Slowly dying. Back up, shed the instability. I don't care about you just yet, nor you, or you. I mean, we're getting to that, but we're not there yet. I should reset to indirect. Because our misses are causing it to fly over his shoulder instead of actually anywhere near him. Alright, let's start the flank. The one where you play the pilots. I've never played A Time of War, or the new one that they're starting to make. So it'd be interesting, but I've never bothered to learn it or try anything about it. Jenner K. That should just be 4 medium lasers. Ow. Can you please stop hitting me?
My mech is losing internal structure.
PZKT2. I don't know what that means, but I know that we're losing. Gotta get on top of him quick. Not good. Very not good.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, Jade. Yes, take a peek.
On the move.
Only target, 29%, 61 damage. Nothing. Oh, that's an artillery that looks like Thunderbolt. Yeah, he's using high explosive Thunderbolts. So... But functionally, it's working the same way as an arrow would. So he just has less range, which isn't much of a concern, so... Keep it coming.
Let's roll.
Alright. Am I close enough to actually get accurate data on him? Nope. I will give you a little bit of bonus so that when you pop over the edge, you're going to be able to hurt him. Because you're going to beat him on initiative for sure. Also, you're not going to get caught unawares. Rotunda backing up. What is actually open on me? I didn't actually bother to take a look. Ow. The side torso, of course, with the highly volatile pirate ATM launcher in it. Day is a good day. Vindicated 2R, 2 mediums, AC5? That would be weird. I'm not saying it can't happen, I'm just saying it would be very weird. It was an Arrow 4. But it also looks like he might be out of ammo.
Failed to connect.
So
Yes, Commander.
that would be very good for us. Love how I can't seem to actually see this guy, even though he's right there. Okay, and then Monarch. We're gonna have you back off.
I'll do what you ask.
Switch back to indirect mode and try not to hit your own people. Hey, that's good. I mean, it's not phenomenal, but any little bit of damage is going to be helpful. Dinner. Engaging the Panther. Ooh, I thought you were the one without the SRM4. I must have just made the assumption. Vindicator. Shifting over to the side. And you're tagging me. Yeah, I think he's out of ammo. I think we just had to weather that storm for a few turns and then we could have ignored him, but I mean, we're here, we may as well get some work done. Ow! Jesus Christ, just ignoring every single pip of my evasion.
Minimum damage.
Yes.
Back to the top. How much damage would this deal to him? 88 damage. Side torso. And that would certainly hurt him a lot. 68% chance to hit. Inactivatable abilities, so a little less than ideal. Or I can just come up right behind him and light him on fire. Which would be a little bit more amusing, I think. And safer. That's probably the more important one. It's a safer maneuver. Shift the pulse lasers and the medium lasers up to the top because they deal the most damage, and then we can just go for crits after that. Hey! One shot, well, one round of shooting. One kill. Once we finally got to him. Alright, Jenner 7K. 2 medium lasers and 4 medium lasers. Okay, so he may just be a normal Jenner. So in that case, he's currently more dangerous than I believe whatever this Vindicator currently has. Once again, the Panther fulfilling his perfect role as being a damage magnet.
Damage is light.
That's what he does. Nothing more, nothing less. Keep following you back. Pop over here.
Eliminating hostile.
That missed, as did that. Yeah. This refit wasn't ideal. Oh, we knew that going in, but it's a warm body to throw in front of the enemy, which I suppose makes it a little more ideal. Not too much damage so far from the other end, so that at least we got that going for us.
Bye.
Panther, and I can, but I wouldn't get any evasion, and that is not good enough. That'll work. Tip of evasion, over the shoulder shot, 24 and 16. Great. I do want to kill that striker though, because that striker is hitting like a truck. Oh wow, you actually hit him. Good job. Melee? Eventually, yes. But first things first, we have to survive to the striker.
Right here.
Beat me on that. That was great. Can I kick you? I can kick you. Good. We're going to give you a brace. That'll just give him the damage reduction. And then Das Boot, Das Flammenthrowers, and hope that we get lucky, I guess. This is not ideal. I don't think this will be enough.
On my way.
Come on, get him, hit him, hit him.
Hand to hand.
Solid hit. Okay, so we are going to maintain some protection, and then... Not enough.
Standing
I knew
by.
it. All right, where did you take your damage? You took your damage on the on the left side. Never mind. So I need to be on this left side. 3 pips of evasion and a barbecue.
Accelerate to location.
We are also in cover, which is nice. We'll probably get kicked by the Jenner, but that's not as big of a deal as the striker. So, more flames!
Okay, firing everything.
And there he goes in orbit. Good! Jenner has like 237, don't get close. Has like 237? What? Did I just read Sarabama in that Hollander kill cam, or am I going crazy? I don't recall seeing anything about Sarabama. It wouldn't surprise me if that's the name of it, but I don't know what you saw.
Copy that.
Oh, look at the Jenner's melee. It's not any special variant of it, so it can't be any sort of like insane amounts of melee. So probably just a theoretical maximum. If not, I will come to regret it, but I was so hoping I would get lucky. Alright, 16, here comes the Jenner. Jenner's gonna step away. Missed. Oh, that's an SRM2, not an SRM4. Okay. So what we're probably looking at is an SRM2 and an additional ton of armor. I do not know what level of autocannon that is, but I do not want to look at it.
Commander.
Panther. Yeah, Panther, you know what? Stand up.
On my way.
Tell everybody to look at you, because you're a mostly useless design. And fire PPC.
Affirmative.
Missed. I knew it would happen, but I had to believe. I'm just willing to bet that he's got like an AC-10 or something. They're not directly one-for-one transferable, but they're close. I'm just not familiar with whatever standard version of Vindicator would have an AC-10. See, you made it in time to watch the Death Spiral? Maybe not. We'll find out. Oh, enemy turn. No. Jenner moves again. Ooh, Jenner moves barely at all. Okay. I might be able to punish him for that.
Yes, Commander.
Can I get Das Boot? That's an overheat alert. I don't care, if I'm completely honest. I can still go for a kick. I will just be opening up my back, and I don't think there's good enough cause to want to do that. So, Das Boot, Flammens, and barely any.
All right.
Come on. Another solid hit and a penetration. And then the fire. Heavily cooking him.
That looks like a critical. The heat
Beautiful, beautiful.
affecting my performance.
You're fine. Stop whining. He, on the other hand, has cause to complain. He now has an armor penetration.
I'm getting my ass kicked.
Although someday I will replace this thing in all of its horrific glory. I don't want to move you. Badly damaged. 35 and 40. Yeah, if you get touched in either side torso, you've lost them. So I'm gonna do this. Might actually draw a little bit of fire. 16. Can I can, but I'm shooting through friendlies, and the accuracy does not look to be great. Oh, but that'll do a little bit better. I'm still shooting mostly through friendlies, but
Let's roll.
what you gonna do? Alright, not the best accuracy in the world. So I'm gonna turn off the flamers and the machine guns because they're at maximum range at best, and hope that I can dig through with pulse laser.
Guns on target.
Did I hit my own friendly? I think I did.
Good hit there.
Maybe now you didn't complain. No, I didn't. Just spread the damage poorly, although his legs are almost out, so one swift kick in the butt may actually completely trip him up. Going to a fire starter, which is probably the smartest thing they can do, because if those fire starters get in close, then they're pretty much done for. Alright, gotta protect the left side. We can come over in here. Not gonna fire the thumper, we're just gonna lob some missiles.
Engaging hostile.
On the incredibly off chance that we may actually touch something and maybe blow it up. Fingers crossed. It didn't work, but
What is it already?
we dreamed. Alright, so you're on 18. Oh, but so are you, so yeah, you've got to either die or not exist. Alright, we'll get up here with the little bit of evasion.
In motion.
This is not ideal, because we're about to get shot at by a lot of people. Machine guns. And a little bit of cooking. Just a little bit. Alright, that's sufficient to really knock him down. Are we at the start of a new campaign or no? No, we're not. It's not new yet. We're still holding on. By the skin of our teeth, but we're still holding on. Is that a sufficiently far distance? It is not. How about there? That'll work. Target the jetter. Go for his other leg. Oh wow, we actually managed to hit off of 11s. Alright, as much as I would like to just push on and just let him sit there and rot, I can't. So, is there any position I can take that will keep me protected? There really kind of isn't. Alright, we'll lead off like that, I guess. No, we'll get shot by him and accurately with that AC-5. Gotta have more maneuverability on this. And that's going to be showing our very vulnerable right leg, which if we lose it, I mean, we're going to lose most of our firepower. It's a shame this isn't the one with the jump jet still attached. I need to have at least one. Going for high ground on this. Use that as my defense. Target the leg, turn off the flamers. And we need to deal... how much damage? 11. Good luck. You missed. You missed a very important 11. It's a new one after Coppertop. Man, misunderstood. I just joined the stream. Is the new season or just continuing? Yeah, this isn't Coppertop. Coppertop ended a couple of weeks ago. So it's the new one for the new patch. But this campaign has been... we've been riding kind of low. barely surviving. And it's probably not going to get much better if I'm completely honest. Alright, face him.
Understood. Moving fast.
Showdown.
Roger.
Yeah, that didn't get... I hate this PPC. I hate this PPC so much. Oh, that Jenner's going to be able to stand up and do stuff. This campaign have a particular theme like the other ones had, or is it just enjoy the new patch? I mean, I don't think we've ever actually had like a theme to our campaigns. We're planning on joining the Aurigan Coalition and going that. Oh, you just barbecued yourself. Well, I can work with that. How much flag are you got? You got like 5. Maybe worth it just to charge them hard. Oh no, I'm actually cooking. That's why. Alright, we're going to do the exact same thing we did last time, which is not great, but hey. Turn off that, turn off that. Actually, no, turn that on. Guess it's just machine guns and a single medium laser. How are you not dead?
Good hit there.
No, it wasn't. All I need you to do is hit that little shin and have the entire thing explode. He's got 11 health there. 11 structure points is the bane of my existence right now. As long as this Rotunda keeps surviving and causing all kinds of damage. Because I do not know how I'm going to close with that Vindicator.
Yes, Commander. Reading you loud and clear.
Oh shoot, I shouldn't have done that.
I'm moving.
Should not have done that. Oh no, it's a 56%. What? You missed every single shot. Oh, love it.
Why? Standing by.
Love it so much. You're killing me. You are legitimately killing me.
Moving to position.
All I need, 11 damage. That's all I'm looking for. Just 11 damage to shins.
Targeting core enough.
There we go. Before I settle in, is it a vanilla or modded? This is RogueTech. I'm several months behind the content on YouTube due to work, so I'm unaware of what the... So we're playing RogueTech. We're back to that funness. We've been playing RogueTech for about 8 or so months now, again. Hey, Definitions, tier 1 sub, been with us for 6 months. Hello indeed. Gonna send them my harpies. By the way, if you happen to have any Urban emotes, you need to spam them in chat. Gotta make sure that I don't forget that. So this is RogueTech, which is of course the massive Uber mod for all things BattleTech. About 8 months ago, they came out with Treadnought, which was their inclusion, which included vehicles. And then
Full speed.
just 3-4 weeks ago at this point, there was a update to the online map, which forced us to, everybody to have to start new campaigns. I do miss the covered up guy and his infamous goon squad. Best moment, brand new super catapult with the best gear available at the time, put into the front line and never gets destroyed in round 2. That was a long time ago.
Yes.
Oh, could be worse. Could have been an Orion. Alright, can you fly? And if so, how far? You can fly considerable distances. This is good. This is very good. Ooh, wait, bounce. Vigilance. And sure, just fire an X-Pulse laser at him, I guess. Actually, I'll 27%? Not gonna happen. Just brace it up. Because I've got to get in close to underrun the Vindicator's guns, because he's got an AC-5, an LRM-5, 2 mediums, and a small? Might be 3 mediums. And then I've got this jerk, who is also packing a heck of a ton of LRMs, which have been hurting a lot.
Bye.
Once I get there,
Location confirmed.
I'll be able to actually kill people. Hopefully. I hate this PPC.
Yes, Commander.
And the nighttime, I guess. The nighttime is probably also not helping things all that much. I'm going to reserve because you're going to move and... Well, actually, no.
Standing by.
Never mind. No, we're going to sprint at maximum speed. We're going to get shot at, but we're going to do it. You will also vigilance. So you all have damage reduction. I don't know if that means my goon squad of fire starters. That's a weird sentence. We'll be able to get into range in time. Okay, I can work with that. Wasn't that the mission with all the dirty jerks with tandem LR ammo? There were a few missions like that. The one I'm thinking of actually was we got ambushed by a catapult, so I was thinking the wrong one.
I'm moving.
Alright. Indirect, ATMs, let it rip.
Confirmed.
Okay, don't land short to the point where you hit your friendlies, dude.
Taking damage.
You are, and it's painful. Hi there, buddy. 88 damage, 47%. How about if I came right in here? 105 damage for 40%, even though I'm hitting it in the back. And if I went all the way up here, come on, all the way here, if I can click on it. No, it's not letting me click on it, because sometimes this game is just a little bit annoying. Alright, we'll go right here, we'll go for the charge. 105 damage, 40% chance of actually getting the charge off, but I will be within his guns. And that's the important bit.
Motion, Commander.
I missed, damn it! Alright, quick sale items the best. Some of them are. Damn it. Well, that's not good. We're about to get shot at a lot. It's gonna suck. So if he gets barely anything, this mission he's bankrupt. Some serious stakes. Pretty much. How? But it doesn't matter.
Armor breach. Internal damage.
Sorry for freaking out,
Right
oh
here.
man, just thought I'd let me play through only quick gear and mix allowed. You sound like a masochist. Let's see. Charge would be 32%. Yeah, that's not worth it. We're going to sprint instead. And we're going to get right up next to everybody here.
Moving full speed.
Hi. That's a 75%. That's pretty gosh darn good. That's also pretty good, but you're out of ammo, so I don't care. Barbecue time! Alright, that's a start.
My saber.
Not a great start, but a start.
Have my attention.
Alright, you are just gonna stay back here. You are no longer firing thumper shells because, well, you mean out. Well, friendlies are too close, so yeah. Take for cash, so it should be okay. If we win.
Negative damage.
As long as we win and don't take too much damage. Ow! Leave my kneecaps alone.
Losing parts.
Yes, Commander.
Shade! You can do it.
Confirmed.
Shoot him from above. No, not him. Yes, him.
All weapons are go.
Oh my god, he actually hit him. What witchcraft is this? Alright, so onto his back. Go for dust kick. And then all of the items to the on position. And we're going to make him suffer.
Moving.
Solid kick, 35 damage, which is an additional medium laser plus. And then everything else for the barbecue. And then this fire starter will do the exact same thing. Kick. All the weapons. We're out of heavy flamer ammo. Great. We need more of that. And kick. And then the follow-up. Firestarters attempting to live up to their name.
Standing by.
That left needs to be guarded, so we're gonna shimmy forward with our right torso.
I'm on it.
Take aim.
Copy that.
And miss completely with 70-something%.
I can't believe
So.
that just happened.
Monarch has got some Final Fantasy with for a headshot. Yeah, I can see that.
Commander.
Alright, Panther. Stand still, Panther. Aim and not him. Him. That was a coin flip. He's not very good at hitting things, but he's trying. And you are indeed out of ammo. Okay, good.
Yes, I hear you.
Very, very good. Bring you into range. No thumper because
Affirmative.
obvious reasons. Again, missing every single target. I'm beginning to think this weapon's bugged.
Ordered.
No. Yes. So much for coin flips. I'm imagining Fire Nation Firestarter ninjas from Avatar.
What is it already?
They're certainly trying. Alright, go for the kick. Doesn't matter front or back.
Moving.
Because kicks target legs. Oof, there goes most of his stuff. Well, most of his supplementary stuff. His AC5 is still fine. Oh, and you cook down. Less than ideal. Okay. Also go for the kick. That's almost fallen off. That's pretty close as well. Try not to hit each other. That'll be a good one. Okay.
Critical hit, Commander.
Hey, there goes most of his other weapons. He still has a small laser, but he will knock down, and I'm assuming he's going to mostly die. It's like XM accuracy. Yeah, well, we put pirate gear on it and artillery gear, and he's not the best pilot. Down to him. He skipped his turn. The Rotunda is still just wobbling about.
Copy that.
Right, target his leg. Switch over to SRMs.
Discharge weapon.
Yeah, it's working somewhat.
Waiting for orders.
Shade. He shooted him. That killed that. Okay.
Reporting. One.
Yes, Commander.
And then we just stand here and we barbecue you down. There. We won.
Target pacified.
Meet us back on the menu. Oh, that was too close. It was way too close. We did not have a good early game. That initial Hollander was a problem because he was just spitting out arrow fours left, right, and center, and we did not have the toughness to take that. That would have been really, really bad. Luckily, it didn't end up being really, really bad. 866,000 Seabeals. That will survive us until the end of the month. We gave up on all the salvage, but I mean, it wasn't that good. This Panther, I need to redesign. This, no major damage. Similar thing, no major damage, and no major damage, but needs a total rebuild. This Phoenix is bad. It feels bad too, but it's bad. Rotunda, Vindicator part, and an Engine Core 180. A little disappointed I didn't get, there wasn't a 200 on the board because I need that. I'm out of the medbay yet, so I can be cannon fire in the sprint. About the sprint, right? So you weren't here last time. There is no more sprint. Unfortunately, the sprint was shot down for the last time. At least it isn't a blackjack. I mean, a blackjack would have been nice. So, yeah. The old blackjack we used to have was very nice. All of our blackjacks have been completely and utterly totaled, destroyed, and damaged in ways that we're not happy about. 47,000 for 19 days. You can get work on that. That statement is never true. It's a lie. Okay, we're going to spend a little time just fixing things up. I'm going to put the Centurion up top, though, because I want that Centurion, and the Phoenix also needs a full redesign. But if I can get the Centurion going, then we're good. End of the month. Okay. We'll purchase a Solaris license. We survived. Barely, but we survived. Solaris season opening. License. Oh, I may have not any money. Darn it. I have not enough money. Do I put us deep into debt? No. We won't participate. We don't have the money for it. They always come to ask us about Solaris licenses right when we have zero cash. Actually, no, we had cash. What the heck? We just must not have any mechs ready, I guess. Alright, 3 days and we can redesign that Phoenix. Stop. Although, first check the store. See if there's anything. Solaris is in game now? Yes, there are Solaris battles and duels and all kinds of fun stuff that we can do now. Alright, ballistic stuff. AC2 ammo, AC10 ammo, AC20. Quick sell value ammo, in case you really don't like yourself. Flame breath could be interesting. This thing used to be a cockpit, wasn't it? Oh, it is still a cockpit. One evasion pip ignored by the weapon. Weapon deals plus 5 damage, 70%, 5% bonus damage. Accuracy with weapons against battle armor. Plus 5 accuracy with weapons against their unit type. And cannot target flying targets. This is tempting. This is really tempting. It's not all that expensive either. And Artemis ammo and double ton ammo. Both of which very useful. Less useful. No 200 diffusion core, not that I could afford it even if it was there, and an advanced zoom, also incredibly tempting because we're gonna want that. All right, what can I actually do to this poor piece of crap that'll actually make it good? Need energy mount in head. Ah, that's a shame. I kind of want to keep the thumper, but I don't like this. Actually, I don't want the thumper. We're not ready for a thumper yet. I know that seems weird, but it's true. And the mortar, on the other hand, I think we are ready for. So we won't go with the LRM, the additional LRM. We will just go with the mortar. And then acid, airburst, an additional ton of LRM ammo, and then a half ton of armor. Leader swarm. Swarm eye. How many shots am I getting for this? 60 shots? 15 for? Less than ideal. Improved swarm. And then a half ton of armor. A little bit more protection on the shoulders. Very little more protection. We'll go with that. And this. That'll make this a better support mech because of the acid mortars, and the swarm improves. Only a days. And 13,000 should be good. This mod is awesome. There are several arena planets, but I don't remember the names of them. Galatia is one. Solaris is another. I don't think the Capellan one is available. Alright, that'll be a proper build, so we will push you up above there. And 7 more days, we will have another mech. 3, 2, 1. Just check on that fire starter, make sure nothing's broken on it. Apparently it is busted. Please just be an actuator. Looks like it was just an actuator, but I don't know which one it was. Huh. We are light on heavy flamer ammo. Where? Oh, it's in the head. Unfortunately, we don't have any more. That'll have to do for now, but I do want to rip it out to give it more more ammunition for those heavy flamers, because those were very useful. Those were exceedingly useful. 1, 2, stop. I obviously just need to free up the space, install the game, grab the DLC, and then the RogueTech one. Played on vanilla on release, but only got a few missions before we're rated 7. Yeah. RogueTech is a ton of fun. I highly recommend it. Yeah, theoretically things are back. Yeah. Yeah, we lost the AC-20 and the ammo for it. Luckily, we have more AC-20, and we should have the ammo for it. Sort of. Kind of. Okay, that's not good. There was another... Oh, I do have a ballistic accuracy thing that I can put into this head, which I will probably do. But I'm going to... Hopefully, there might be an additional ton of ammo for the AC-20 on it. I can dream. 10% lower damage, so it'll do 90 damage instead of 100. Has a variance of plus or minus 40, so it could theoretically do 50, or theoretically do 140. Or 130 something, because it's 40% additional of 90, not 100. It is a double-sized bin. 20% extra ammo. Oh, this is gonna make me want to hate myself so much.
New equipment available.
But I don't have much of a choice. This mod is a whole new world where BT is concerned. RT and BT at 3060 are the most excellent mods. Yeah, I haven't tried Bex either. I hear good things about it. I just don't want to lose all of the cool stuff that I've come to love about the other mods. So there's just too much that I enjoy that Bex doesn't have. It's not a knock on Bex, it's just the reality of it. Alright, AC-20. Ugh, and a double ton quick sell value. This is gonna suck so much. I am increasing my ammunition amount by a lot, so there is that. Alright, cockpit. Or not cockpit, targeting system. Ballistic accuracy! Woo. That'll cancel out the oh no, that would have canceled out the flak inaccuracy. But there's no negative accuracy here, so that'll be nice. Cockpit or sensor system. I don't want to get this because I need the close range accuracy. And I'd love the Sentinel sensor, but it costs too much tonnage, so can't do that. And I don't believe... Yeah, we don't. Yeah. No specialist equipment to replace. So let's look at this mech going back in another 6 days. We will have actually most of the company running up and running, hopefully by the end of this month. And then the Panther. The Panther is the next disgusting piece of crap that I have to deal with. Stop. Back bag. Considering we had 50,000 C-bills, like, at the very end, like, that was tight. 2 heat sinks. Okay. Internals. Heat sinks. Uno. Dos. Pull off this. This was the worst decision ever that we ever made. It's a terrible, 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 terrible idea. That'll be a less bad idea. The recoil is half for one. It doesn't have as much top-end damage, so we're losing 25 damage, but I can't think of a single time that we ever made it to having 75 damage on that heavy, on the Quicksell heavy PPC. Like, the ranges we fight at just weren't there. So this'll fix this, sort of. It'll at least make it a useful-ish mech. And then targeting system for multi-track recoil. Yeah, I had hope, but that hope did not come to fruition. Right. Yeah, like that. I'll get it in the schedule. And then that'll be ready soon-ish. So in another 13 days or so, we will be ready to go. Let's exchange crops with local farmers. Make everybody happy. We saved the company. 2, 1, 0. Stop. Big Bay. Look at that. We've got a company again. It's not much of a company, and I can't actually feel it all, but at least it's something. All right, we're going to put a cut in here for the YouTube people. Don't worry, we're still going to be streaming for a while longer. But to my YouTube people, thank you very much for watching. I have been Derek. If you like what you've seen, hit that like button and subscribe if you want to see a notification every single time I release one of these videos. Press that little bell icon. Leave a comment, and we'll see you all in the next episode.